All right, Joseph.
It's a very disturbing situation, and as heartbreaking as the numbers are, unfortunately, we have to report our affiliate BFM, our Paris affiliate, now reporting at least 60 people are confirmed dead in what is clearly a Paris terror attack. And who knows how many people have been injured in explosions, gunfire, AK-47s in multiple parts of the French capital. Evan Perez, our Justice reporter, is getting more information as well. Evan, what are you learning?
Well, Wolf, we know that counterterrorism officials here in the United States have convened secure conference calls around the country to try to gather information. They don't know yet what they're dealing with. Again, there's no confirmation yet of who actually carried this out. But obviously, the appearance of coordination in these attacks is not escaping anyone's notice. U.S. counterterrorism officials are very much keeping an eye on this, Wolf.
Now, remember that happened just a few weeks ago, and we know now what they didn't know. They assumed that was ISIS and that was coordinated terrorist attacks. A couple quotes from some people that were there. This lady said it was terrifying. There was lots of screaming, lots of panic, lots of blood. People threw themselves to the ground. Then they just started firing at random people at the people on the ground. That was when I thought we had to get out. We were around 5 meters from the stage, so we hid behind a speaker. And ran backstage to the dressing rooms. We could still hear rounds and rounds of gunfire as we ran up flights of stairs and someone forced a trapdoor open into the roof. A man from a neighboring building took us into his apartment, and there were 40 of us in his apartment. We heard the shots and later heard the loud bang of the police assault. I was separated from my son, who was in a different apartment, and now I just want to find him. Another one. It lasted for 10 minutes, 10 horrific minutes, where everybody was on the floor covering their head. We heard so many gunshots, and the terrorists were very calm, very determined. They reloaded 3 or 4 times their weapons. They didn't shout anything, they didn't say anything. They were unmasked and wearing black clothes, and they were shooting at people on the floor, executing them. I have some friends right now who are still inside the theater who are hiding because they're not sure if there are still terrorists in there. And they're hiding in some kind of room in the dark. They texted me and are very afraid. And they're waiting for the police to intervene, but it's been over 2 hours now. This is terrible. What happened was terrible, horrific. I mean, honestly, 15 minutes, 10 minutes of gunshots firing randomly in a small concert room. Last one, she says it was carnage. They shot from the balcony. I saw my final hour unfurl before me. I thought, this is the end. I thought, I'm finished. I'm finished. In France, still today, the fabric of a nation is torn. The fabric of their family and their trust and just being able to go outside is torn. They're heartbroken. They are angry. Not with just these people, but also angry with God. Not knowing how he could let this evil happen to the people that they love. People lost their brothers, lost their sisters, lost their moms and their dads, and lost their children that day. Even more than just 60 like they thought it was at this time were killed and were injured. And we sit here 3,000 miles away and feel that thing tug on our hearts as well and pull us as well, as we should. It's really easy to push those things away because they're so far away, but we can't do that, especially as Christians. Psalm 94 says, the Lord is a God who punishes people. God, come punish them. You are the judge of the whole earth. Give proud people the punishment they deserve. Lord, how long will the wicked have their fun? How much longer? No doubt, if I was in Paris at this time, this is the verse I would have been reading over and over, aloud to God, saying, God, how long are you going to let this kind of stuff happen? How can you possibly let these evil people keep prospering? How can you possibly let these evil people keep winning? This is the thing we want to cry out today. God, you are a God who punishes those who deserve your punishment. How long will the wicked have their fun? How much longer? I'll make a few points here. First one, to tomorrow is what we're calling it. To tomorrow.